What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl is here to bring you another video in my must gag series. This is my series that I created inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I always have her series and the community playlist linked down below, as well as all of the Instagram pages that I use to get this makeup news. And lastly, I always have every item that I discuss down below listed and linked if it is available. My makeup and my jewelry is always listed down below, as well as my nail polish. I don't think I can find this shirt because I actually found it in store, but if I can find the shirt, I will do my best to link that down below for you guys as well. So, tutorial on my makeup look will be coming. It should be coming this week. I've been pre-filming a lot and I don't know. I'm pretty sure I need a video for this week, so I will throw it in there. But I'm doing my best, guys. I'm gonna be recording a lot today, so bear with me. I am recording this video on Friday, so if I haven't found something or talked about something that was shown on Saturday, that is why. I'm also recording this relatively early. I'm recording this around 2 o'clock on Friday. With that being said, I am just going to scoot over so we can start discussing, because there is a lot to discuss, and there's a lot to discuss. Okay, so just Beautylicious gift card event began Friday, Thursday, one of those days. I did damage. Oh my lands, your girl did damage. Between that and like reviving my clothes, I have no money. None. So take that in consideration in my opinions of these products. I will tell you guys if I'm interested in them, but quite literally, I don't have money. None. I'm traveling to go hang out with my best friend this week, and I don't have any money. Okay? Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Mama Mitchell collection that he is launching, his whole new brand, and the brand is called Made by Mitchell. So it's coming out with two eyeshadow palettes, one that is more cargo green with some pops of color. The main color, other than like green and murky dark colors, is there's a bright like poppy orangey pink situation, and there are two yellows. He's also launching a kind of more bright color palette with some deep depth colors in there as well, and he's releasing some blush. I don't know how to say it. I did my best. Blush, which is basically his version of liquid blushes, and he's releasing brushes, he's releasing two different organizers, and a mirror. Okay, so prices wise, I don't think they're bad. So like for me, the only things that I would really be checking for from this collection would be the eyeshadow palettes and the blushes. So the blushes are $14 and the eyeshadow palettes are $40. So the blushers price wise, it's I said $14, it's 14 pounds. I'm sorry. So that's going somewhere near maybe $18–20. That's not terrible compared to some of the other products that I purchased from this kind of range and this type of brand, which is the influencer brand. That's not terrible. And I must say, some of the colors are really, really pretty. I am very intrigued, extremely intrigued. So intrigued, I have an alert on my phone. And then the eyeshadow palettes. So the more like the more rainbowy one, I'm not really interested in. To me, it's just a bunch of colors thrown together. I don't see any rhyme or reason personally. I probably could if I was able to group them differently, but just the way that these are grouped, I don't see any rhyme or reason. I'm not attracted to it. As for the darker murky palette, I want it. I physically want this palette, but I'm not gonna get it. I'll put it to you this way: this particular eyeshadow palette and the blushes, I want both of those. What I'm gonna do is wait for reviews. Like I said, I have lost myself this month acting like I have an indispensable, dispensable monetary account. Your girl doesn't, okay? She doesn't. She has a budget that she doesn't listen to, and I definitely did not listen to it this month. And I don't have it in me. I want to see reviews. I want to see if people are liking his eyeshadow formula that people that I follow and that I agree pretty much almost always with eyeshadow formula textures and stuff. I want to see if they approve of this eyeshadow formula. If they do, maybe I'll pick it up later on. Same with the blushes. I am very intrigued, but I cannot afford to pay the pricing of not only the product but the shipping. I can't right now. So I am going to pass as of right now, but this is definitely going on my wish list of things that I want to pick up. And if for some reason he has a Black Friday sale and I get good reviews, okay. Real Techniques is coming out with a bunch of skincare and like maintenance stuff. This is all a pass for me. I don't need any of this stuff personally. And it seems like a lot of this stuff is coming in an advent calendar. I'm good. I just don't need it. And I'm not going to buy it. So, Chelitas. We're going to go with Chelitas Cosmetics is coming out with an eyeshadow palette, and we don't know much. We just see the black and white photo of this 9-pan. I am intrigued as always. It looks like there's different textures, and of course mattes and shimmers. There might even be a glitter or a really foily metallic, so I'm intrigued. I want to know. Oh, it looks like this is sneak peeked very early in advance, because there's a hashtag Valentine's Day 2020, but Valentine's Day 2020 is already passed. I'm confused. I don't know. We will see what happens when we get there. M Cosmetics is coming out with their first complexion product, and this is a cushion foundation. I have wanted to try M Cosmetics for quite a while, but a lot of their products just don't seem to be geared towards somebody of my complexion, and I am unbothered by that. I'm just going to keep moving on with my life, and that's what I'm going to do. Keep moving on with my life. It looks like there are deep shades that I could pull off, but foundation wise, I am working on getting through my foundations. I started this year with quite a few foundations. I have been able to finish a couple. I've decluttered some, and that will be addressed next month in December. And I'm currently working on my Hue Noir foundation, and I'm doing good. This was completely full basically when I started working on it, and I've gotten some, some squeeze done. So I'm very, very happy with my progress on my current foundation collection. And honestly, I feel like I would just love it if I had like 5 foundations. I feel like that's enough of a variety for me, but not too much that I can't get through that in like a year, depending on how your girl is doing with makeup wearing and stuff. So for me, I'm going to pass, but I will be intrigued by the reviews. I'm sure they're going to be reviews, and I will watch them. Haas Beauty, or Haas Labs, sorry. They're coming out with a lip pigment, eye kohl, and an eyeliner. I'm good. Honestly, I purchased from her first release. I never used the products. I honestly couldn't even tell you where the products are. They're somewhere in my collection. I've never used them. And yeah, because of that, I have not purchased a duo from them. A duo blush, but that's the only thing since that initial release that has even caught my attention halfway. And this is definitely not going to, I'm good. I have a really good liner that I enjoy. I enjoy the KVD vegan liner. I enjoy my one size black bodacious pencil liner, so I'm good. I don't need any more from that. The thing that we truly need to discuss, Natasha Denona's Triochrome palette, where she has multi-chrome. She has 3 multi-chromes in this palette. Everything else is matte. This palette was made for me, guys. It was made for me. I have been saying since my very first Natasha Denona purchase, which was the purple blue palette, that I wanted more mattes from her. I got a little bit more mattes in the bronze palette that I purchased earlier this year, and I've still just wanted more mattes. I enjoy her matte formula. I just enjoy mattes, period. And I think her shimmer formula is really good, especially that big 28 pan purple blue palette. That formula, the metallics in there are outstanding. As for this palette, I cannot pick it up. This palette is, I don't know, people have been going back and forth between whether it's the actual like normal Natasha Denona pan size or if it's like her mini 65 pan size, but this actual price is $129. I do not have $129. I don't. Now, what I do know is that this palette is going to be launching on Sephora during the VIB sale, which is dangerous. It's already probably going to sell out just because of the aspect of it being Natasha Denona, but the fact that it's going to be releasing during that VIB sale, I'm pretty sure it's going to sell out. But what people don't seem to understand is if you have other things in the cart, $129, 20% is not that much. It's only going to bring it down to basically a little over $100. So it's going to take off about $25 from this product. But if you have more products in the cart, it's not going to take that product off, if you get my drift. So for me, I don't have $100, not right now, and I won't have it before, yeah, November. Yeah, that's right. I don't think I'm getting paid, and honestly, even if I'm getting paid before that I am getting paid. Oh no. We're gonna see. And I say that because I did do a dupe palette, which is actually on my eyes right now. I want to see my determining factor is a couple of things. I want to see the size of the actual pans, and I want to see how much I use this palette. If I use this palette a decent amount, then, oh God, the justification is real. I already intend to get one Natasha Denona palette during the VIB sale. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, next, Kylie Cosmetics. She come out with her new collection, and it is called the Leopard Collection. I am not like everybody else. I don't find leopard print or any animal print cute. I find it gross and gaudy in my opinion. But I will say this palette is actually really intriguing. I think there are a couple of things in this collection that are intriguing. The palette color scheme, I like it. I dare say I would purchase it, but I don't want to, and I don't have the money. So I'm not going to pick it up. And then I must say, I think she has some lip kits, and the lip kits actually don't look half bad as well. So for me, I wouldn't be opposed for this somehow coming into my collection, but I just cannot bring myself to pick this up. Maybe if it comes to Ulta, I could justify it a little bit more. But I don't know. I can't justify paying full price for Kylie Cosmetics. Sale, fine. Ulta, fine. But full price from her website, yeah, no, I can't. Ulta Beauty has come out with some of their like Ulta favorites and whatevers. One that I decided to pin was their lip lineup, and this is a lip lineup kit where they're giving you deluxe edition or deluxe samples and full-size products in this kit, and you also get a $5 off gift card. I'm assuming maybe towards a full size of one of these products. I think these are nice. I'm happy that Ulta is doing these. I get quite a kick out of these. I know I did the first year I purchased them, and I have enjoyed immensely the two Sephora favorites that I picked up. So I would love to see where Ulta brings their kits and stuff like this. But for right now, I'm gonna pass. I did actually purchase one lip product this month, and I did that because I wanted some more variety when it comes to my brown lip products, and I wanted another shiny brown lip product like this that's in a bullet. So I did pick one up. You guys will be seeing it in a haul, and I think that's enough. Like for me right now, lip products are the least thing that I think I will be getting use out of. I get quite a bit of use out of my eyeshadow palettes, my foundations, all of that stuff, but just lip products, just no. Okay, We Makeup has released some glosses. I still have yet to try that brand, but it seems like everybody who's tried it on and Jessica's recommendation or just in general have all enjoyed the brand. Maybe next year I'll pick something up from them, but I don't foresee me picking up anything from them this year, let alone definitely not during Black Friday. Black Friday, I really want to focus on purchasing from brands that I missed out of this year, that are my favorites, that I know are tried and true, that I enjoy their formula, I enjoy their products. I don't want to try any new brands on Black Friday this year. That's just not where I am at. Fenty. Fenty has created some more holiday sets and I am intrigued. So she has a full snap set which has a new eyeshadow palette and a mini mascara, and then she has a Fenty Glow Trio where you get a cream blush, a diamond balm, and a gloss balm. So the eyeshadow palette and the mascara, I'm not intrigued. The color scheme is just not for me. It's cute, but it's just not for me. As for the Glow Trio, I am intrigued. Let me see if it's now on Sephora's website. I want to know more. I want to know if you can customize it, if it's a particular shade. I need to know. Okay, so it looks like it is a particular shade. You get Universal Rose Nude in the cream blush. You get Universal Rose Nude in the lip gloss balm, and you get Universal Rose Nude in the diamond veil. I wish that we could choose the shade, as crazy as that is, because I would have chosen a cream blush that I wanted. I would even take this rose one, but I don't want the rose gold gloss balm or the glittery balm. I wanted the really dark chocolate one that they came out last year and I just didn't pick it up. So for me, I'm gonna pass on both of these holiday sets, although I think that gloss balm set is genius for somebody who is interested in trying all three products. Okay, another thing that I particularly think is gaudy are these compacts and perfumes that are Disney inspired. I love my Disney characters. My two favorite princesses are Mulan and Tia from Princess and the Frog. Those are my two girls. I don't even think I low-key watched any of the other Disney princesses like ever. I don't think so. Maybe I watched the latest Beauty and the Beast, but for real, I never really watched those movies. Those were the two. Oh, and of course Aladdin. I of course watched Jasmine, but she's not my favorite. Anyways, I think these are gaudy and ugly. I'm sorry, I know that somebody put their hard-earned time and money into creating these products, but they have no attraction to me, and that's a lot, because y'all know if it's anything that is Mulan themed or even Princess and the Frog, because I had bought a couple of Tiana inspired ColourPop products. I'm there, I'm generally there, but this, no ma'am. Laroc Cosmetics has come out with the new palette, and this is their new Circus tint palette. The palette has 35 eyeshadow shades and 2 highlighters. For me, I've never been a fan of eyeshadow palettes that have highlighters or any other cheap products in it. So for me, that alone is an easy pass. Looking at the actual color scheme of the eyeshadows, I am not pulled in. Right now, I am very much into grungy tones. Those are the tones that are really pulling me in when it comes to purchasing eyeshadow palettes. So this is just not for me right now. Maybe in the summer, but if I'm thinking back, even this summer, I didn't really check for eyeshadow palettes that are very colorful and bright. I just feel like I have enough. I have my 2 palettes from Lick and Lash, and I feel like that's enough. It is. Give Me Glow is coming out with a new palette for Black Friday, and it is called the Sweet and Sticky palette. It is cinnamon bun inspired, and we've seen the shades, they've swatched it, and it's cute. It is cute. But I don't want it. I don't want it. Honestly, the yellow seems weird. In that color scheme, I don't know. So I'm gonna pass, which is very interesting because I have still yet to actually pick up a Give Me Glow eyeshadow palette. I have singles from them, just not a palette, and just haven't gotten around to it. None of their palettes have just been perfect for me. Maybe I'll finally pick up their grungy green one. We'll see. We'll see if it's available during Black Friday. Honestly, I don't feel like fighting their like stand fans to get that palette or any palette at this point in my life. Smoky Glam. Haven't I talked about this? This is the palette from Alien Cosmetics. I quite literally can't remember if I've talked about this, but this is a really interesting color scheme. You get some really nice warm reds, grungy neutrals. You get a nice grungy green, a purple, and a black. I actually like this palette. There seems to be an unlimited amount of eyeshadow palettes that I am intrigued by and I want to pick up from Alien Cosmetics. I have just not made the plunge. I don't know what it is, but their palettes always seem to be pushed back for something else. Once again, maybe this will be a brand that I pick up during Black Friday, but right now I think I'm just going to wait and see. ColourPop has come out with another palette, and this is called their Stone Cold Fox palette. This is 30 shades, basically a glorified cool toned palette. People have been comparing this to Natasha Denona's palette that she just released, and yeah, either way I'm good. Sample Beauty is coming out with another palette. This looks to be their Equalizer palette volume 2. I didn't pick up the first one. I've not tried this brand yet. I hear good things, but I've just not tried any of their products. From the shade, wow. From the picture that I see 3 metallics, and we'll see. We'll see if this is anything interesting enough to really get me to pick it up. MAC has extended to some lip balms, and these are their Glow Play lip balms. These are cute. I don't see any shades that really are intriguing me, let alone I already just purchased a product with this very similar feel from Fenty, so I am going to pass. Milani has come out with some cream blushes, and you guys know this has really been the year of cream products for me lately. I have really been very much enjoying cream products. I have a cream product on my face today and I just enjoy them. I enjoy the look. I enjoy the overall seamless blend and just flawless base that I feel like it really provides overall. If I were to pick up some, I actually think I would pick up all 4 of these. These are actually really, really nice and they look like they would all work on me. Do I need any of these? No. Maybe I'll look in my collection. Let's see if these come to Ulta and then maybe I'll pick up 1 or 2. But for right now, I am going to pass. These look to be $9 each, and they say there are a balm to gel cream formula, so I feel like they're somewhere between the lime cream brushes and even maybe like the Fenty cream blushes, maybe somewhere in there, if not on the extreme, somewhere near the Patrick's Ta blushes, which I was not a huge fan of my blush duo. XO Beauty, which is created by Shannon XO, she has launched 2 new palettes. One of them is called, what is it, the Native palette, and there's another one too. Oh no, just the Native palette. She just launched that one and I think this is cute. I think this is perfect for the fall time. This is definitely a kind of very unsaturated fall palette, and for me it's easy for me to pass because of that. There are way too many shades in this palette that I know just are not going to work for me, but overall I would say go for it if you are of a lighter complexion, and if you tried the formula from this brand, it looks like it's a really cute palette, so I wouldn't be opposed to it. Kim Chi has come out with yet another product, and this one is their contour product. So last week I talked about their bronzers. The week before that I talked about their blushes, and maybe even the week before that did I talk about highlighters from them? Something to that effect. Now we have contours. It's a lot of stuff. I'm glad I've only picked up 1 thing from them. I am intrigued by a lot of things that they've been releasing, but I'm not going to keep purchasing 1 product each week. Apparently they have 2 more products that they want to release in this range, so I want to wait for the next 2 weeks to be done, and then maybe I'll make 1 order from Kim Chi Beauty. As for this duo, I think it looks cute. I don't really use contour products, and I quite literally just got the contour duo from Chelitas. So I don't know if I really need this. I mean, granted, do I need any of it? No. But like this, I don't think it'll be beneficial for my collection, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. ColourPop has also come out with their Orante palette. It looks like it's been seen in Ulta. I don't think it's officially available online, but this looks to be like their more officially fall toned palette. I think it's cute. Not the color scheme that I was hoping for. I was actually really hoping for a dark mauve berry color scheme like they did last year and the year before that for fall. But this is not what I was looking for, so I am going to pass. For Art's Sake Cosmetics has come out with some very interesting brush sets. They're all 3 different shades in their fluorescent brush sets. For me, it's an easy pass. I am very picky about my brushes lately, and on top of that, I feel as though bringing sets into my collection is just not where I am at. I have quite the extensive brush range, and I just don't need to bring in sets, which brings in quite a few products or brushes all at one time. LA Girl has come out with some pastel eyeliners. They are the roll up kind of products, so like this, that you can roll it up. I really do prefer this type of pencil because then I know I'm not wasting product. I would be intrigued to pick up 1 or 2 of these eyeliners. Maybe it says that it's now available on lagirl.com. I'm hoping these come to Ulta, then maybe I'll pick up a couple to fill out my range with my eyeliners, because there are some colors that I just don't have. Burts Bees has come out with some more blush shades. I didn't know that, and I saw it just by somebody who posted it on their page. I am very intrigued. I've always been intrigued by this blush formula, but they hadn't had one that I felt would actually work on my complexion. Depending on if these are available in Ulta, I may pick 1 or 2 up eventually later on, but not now. Not now. So Rot Cosmetics has come out with a new formulation, and this is a lash tint, basically a mascara. It's a very small wand, and it has like coils like a screw. I've heard Michelle Wong talk about this. She recommended it and raved about it, so I can only imagine it's beautiful, but it's $50. No ma'am. I just picked up a duo of my favorite high-end mascara, which is the Moncho Big, on sale, and the duo was discounted. So for me, $50 mascara is not in my price range, and especially right now when your girl needs to take several seats financially. Unicorn Cosmetics is coming out with an eyeshadow palette. This is coming out on the 27th, so very, very soon. There are quite a few mattes, and they're duo. Okay, so there are single mattes on the top row and the bottom row, and there are duos of metallics and mattes in the middle 2 rows. I think this is an interesting layout. Color scheme wise, I think it's cute, but the layout is a little much for me. It's a little much. So I think I'm going sideways step, and maybe somebody that I follow will pick this up and I'll learn about the formula, but for me, no ma'am. e.l.f. Cosmetics has come out with a putty blush formula, and I already know that Karen Harris is going to pick this up. She posted about this on her community tab on YouTube, so I am excited to see her review. Maybe I'll pick 1 or 2 of these up, but for right now I can't. But it's only $6, so that's not bad at all. And seeing as I have been very intrigued by cream products lately, I'm sure eventually this will wind up in my cart, in an Ulta cart. But I won't be picking this up at e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I will not be rushing to be the first person to review those products. So overall, right, I think that there are quite a few products that are very intriguing that I'm interested by. Am I going to be picking anything up this week? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I'm going to hold off on all of these products. At most, okay. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. For the makeup, the Made by Mitchell collection, if he does PR and I see some actual live swatches, some actual live tutorials with his products, then I may be persuaded to pick up a couple of things. But that is going to be the only makeup product I purchase this week, because I can't. I need to slow down. I need to stop. I have 2 eyeshadow palettes on their way. One is from We Makeup. The other is it's Frickin' Bats palette, which is the collaboration by Butte Bean and Strobe Cosmetics. And then I have another makeup purchase by Fenty on its way, and the rest I have stuff that's coming on its way is clothes. I have too much stuff on their way. I want to really get use out of my products that I have. I want to slow down just overall. So at most I will pick that product up. And the second thing that I at most may pick up is the Natasha Denona release during that week, but I have a whole nother week, so I can talk to you guys about that next week. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else I am pretty good to and set on to pick up later on, after the hype has died down, after I've seen quite a bit of reviews, and I can pick them up from like an Ulta or Sephora or something like that. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, y'all, Black lives do matter. Please remember to wear your mask and stay safe. Please remember to register and to vote. And I will see you guys in my next video, which will